So this is the Napoleon Allure Phantom series, the model 42, the Allure Phantom 42 electronic fireplace with mesh screen, retails at $879. So you can see they have a 50 and a 60-inch version, a few different colors of glass you can put in there, and then the different colors of flame available with that fireplace. Those are some of the features that come along with it. I got one today here, pulled it out of the box to see what we're really looking at. Because you never really can tell till you see it in real life. It looks pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with it. One of the things I really like about it is just how quiet it is. Some electric fireplaces, you can hear the motor turn because there is an actual motor in there that's creating the image of the lights here. So in a lot of cases you can hear that motor turn, but on this one, get real close, nothing, can't hear anything. And that's great, because if you put an electric fireplace, say in your bedroom or something, that humming noise of a motor from some of the other brands might drive you nuts. It doesn't bother everybody, but it does drive me a little crazy. So I was really pleased to see that. This model has a heat release system on the face, and that's what these mesh, can't really see them, let's see. There we go. These mesh points are here. This is where the heat comes out. The nice thing about that is it allows you to mount this flush into your wall, so you can frame a hole in your wall deep enough to fit this inside, fit the base back inside of it, and then your sheetrock will mount, it'll mount flush up to your sheetrock like this. So really has a nice clean installation this way. I do recommend you finish the corner of your sheetrock around the wall though, because across the bottom here there's not much of a overlap or a lip. So if you have a rough looking sheetrock, you may be able to see it across the bottom. So use that V, that's steel V corner board across the bottom of your frame before you insert the fireplace. This design is also made to be able to just hang on the wall, like you see that one is. It's a different model, but I like the built-in a little better. So it's pretty good. That you can change the color of the flame. There's a few things I do and don't like in that. One, I think the yellow flame looks pretty good, and that's just the clear glass that comes with it. This down in the bottom. They do have a few different colors. I don't have any of those with me, so I'm just using the clear that comes with it. You can change, see that's just the brightness of the flame. Pretty nice, turn it down. Real low, and there's off. Of course, back on. There is blue flame here. Now, I don't really care for the mix of orange and blue. I think it looks a little odd. But if you were to remove some of the blue, all orange looks pretty good, or my remote's not. Battery must be low. So all orange I think looks pretty good, or just a slight amount of blue. Real faint. Oh, I missed it. Looks fair if you have just a little bit of blue. You can also turn up the blue and turn off the orange. And that looks okay too. I think all blue or all orange looks better if you ask me, but that's just my opinion. I don't care for the mix. And then it does have I'm going to turn off the blue because I don't like it, it's bothering me. There we go. It does have a heat source as well, just like a basic built-in fan heat system, kind of like the Cadet heaters are. It's just a 115 volt power supply. You just plug it into an outlet. You can hardwire these in. It produces, I think it's a 1500 watt heater, and produces about 5,000 watts of BTU heat, which is enough to heat a small room, like a bedroom or something. It's really a supplemental heat. It's not really designed to, heat your entire home, but it does produce some heat, which is nice. And the fan runs pretty smooth and pretty quiet, but of course the fan for the fireplace does make some noise. And see if we can turn it on here. There's some other background noise, construction going on, so you may not be able to hear the fan, but it does blow. Nice and warm. So that's that's the Napoleon Allure 42 with the mesh screen. If you notice, it says it has a mesh screen, and let's see if we get close enough to see it. No, guess we probably can't, but that mesh screen there is to kind of give it a little bit more of a blended look, I think. I think it looks pretty good, and it's a pretty good fireplace for its cost. So the Napoleon Allure 42.